friends, and welcome back to our channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Li Borossi, and this is me and my boyfriend's channel. We make videos weekly, pregnancy updates, also other kinds of videos. And if you want to follow along our journey to become parents for the first time and living abroad, running our own businesses, and just living an active and healthy lifestyle, then this is the channel for you. So let's jump into the video. I'm gonna talk about week 12 and 13. This week my app says that the muscular system and the nerve system are responding to each other, like bending, stretching, kicking, and even making faces, which is crazy to think about. And also the size of the baby this week is the size of a plum. And here's Rocky. Say hello. Hola, hola. For mom this week, also that some women start to see just skin pigmentation starting to appear on the lower abdomen, like from the pubic bone up to your belly button, I guess. I haven't seen anything like that, but I thought it was interesting because I thought that came later. Anyway, that's week 12. Week 13! First of all, making it through week 12 is a very big deal for me. I don't know, but since the start of the pregnancy and even before, like thinking about going past week 12, for me, there was something about week 12, and now when I'm reading more, I guess it's natural to think that way because the chances of something going wrong decreases, and we can only hope. But I felt like going past week 12 was a big milestone, and we're getting closer to the end of the first trimester, which is crazy. In some countries, actually, week 13 is the beginning of the second trimester, but here our midwife actually said that the beginning of week 14 marks the beginning of the second trimester. So I guess it depends on where you're living, but anyway, we are almost there. And the baby's size this week is the size of a kiwi, and that's huge. And baby's lungs are practicing breathing, not air obviously, but amniotic fluid. For mom this week, they said that you can start feeling something called round ligament pains, and that I also thought came later, but now reading about it, I'm starting to think that was, if you remember my last update when I had that severe cramping in my lower abdomen that I was so scared about, actually turns out to be that. So I guess I can expect to feel that kind of sharp pains and dull pains a lot more. So, but that's good. It makes me feel like I don't have to be as scared. I also have been feeling stretching of the skin, like, but not in my belly. I felt more on my back, like the skin on my back was starting to get tight and pulled like to the sides. And obviously I'm not so big yet, but starting this pregnancy I was really, really thin, and my skin has to stretch even now more than it has before. So I guess it's normal. And the most exciting thing is I have felt it. I was standing in my kitchen at work, and I just felt like this ticklishing, like somebody was ticklishing me on my right side, very low down in my belly, like I guess you would call it flutters, I think is the term, but that doesn't explain the feeling for me. So for me it was like I felt it was like ticklishing. I felt, imagine small little fishes swimming around and making the waves on water. Like that is how I would describe it, I think. And like I said, I didn't know what it was from the beginning, but I felt it a couple of times on the right side, and a few days later I felt a similar feeling on my left side, but not as much, and I wasn't sure that it was the same thing because I was just thinking maybe it's gas. you know. But as the days passed and it happened more and more times, and now it's always been, after that one time, it's always been on the right side. And I felt like the little person in there was trying to make me calm down or make me feel like, don't worry, I'm here. Because I have been so skeptical about everything. I told my boyfriend several times, when we go to the first ultrasound and if they tell me that it's only gas in there, I would not be surprised. Not until I can hear that heartbeat will I be sure that we are gonna have a baby. So I've been waiting 13 weeks for that. And we just had our first scan, and I'm gonna show you pictures, but that's week 12 and week 13. Physical activity, as I said in my last update, we were going to the gym. I remember week 11 I said that we went to the gym 4 times. This week actually we have gone less because our lives have been more busy and we couldn't find the time, so we only been a couple of times. But I actually started riding my bike to work again, and I feel great doing that. Now it's time for the fun part, to show you the picture. Oh, it's so little. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see anything, but here it says, here's the head obviously, and you can see a little hand here, like this, and you can see the other hand picking out here, the little belly. And here they said it's legs, and I was like, how can you see that it's legs? But now I'm imagining him or her making a little plie. If you think like that, like this is the belly, and you think one leg is here, one leg is here. It's like making a little dance movement. So cute. And here you can see the profile a little better. For me it looks like she's doing this. Hey. And I just felt like this is so cute. I've been looking at these pictures so much now. I'm putting them in a frame. And I think I will have to go to the store and get one, because the ones I have is a little bit too big. So we see. But about the appointment, it was not so good. Our midwife warned us that they were going to be quickly. This is not like a big deal for them. They're just going to check you and then they're going to send you home. And so we were prepared for that, but we were not prepared that they were going to be late. So we had to wait an extra 45 minutes, and we were 20 minutes early. So I was very frustrated about that. I had time to go pee 3 times before we were let in. And when we got in, the women there was 2 of them, 1 doctor and 1 nurse, I think. Or 2 nurses, I'm not sure. But they were not talking to us. They were so stressed because they were late, because there was someone earlier that day that had, I guess, some problem, and they had to spend more time with them. So I hope nothing too bad happened. But anyway, so they were trying to win time, I guess. So they were just like, jump up here, put up your shirt, be quickly. Okay. And I jumped up on the bed and pulled down my pants. And I had to take out my piercing, which I still have. I didn't know I was gonna do that, but anyway. And one of them put the gel on my belly, and she said, "This can be cold." And I said, "I don't mind." But they were only speaking Spanish to us. They didn't know any English, so I couldn't understand the word they said. And my boyfriend was actually trying to record because I wanted to show you guys, and but there was a little accident with the camera, so we actually don't have any footage. We only have sound, and I don't think that you will want to see that. So, but anyway, and he was talking to her, saying like she's really excited and she really, really wants to hear the heartbeat. And when he said that, she was like, be quiet. We will answer your questions after. I was like, okay. And I could see on his face, the first time I see him angry. Oh my god, you should have seen his eyes. He was like, and I was there, and she didn't let me see anything because she said, I have to do this before I can show you. So I was just lying there with the screen here, facing away from me, and my boyfriend was standing in front of me, and he could see it. And I was lying there, and I was thinking, is there something in there or not? And I looked at him, and he just smiled, and he did this. And when he did that, I just started to cry. And after what felt was a really long time, she said, everything looks good, and in Spanish, so I guess that's what she said. And she said, you can take a look at the screen. And I was trying to look at the screen, but she didn't face it enough towards me, so I was like, I have to lie like this and move, and doing that, my belly was moving, so she was like poking me with this stick and trying to get the baby to move. Disaster. But she was really quick, and it was like, here's the head, here's the feet, here's the hands. And then she was done. And she was like, you can jump down now. And I was like, but. And she went to the computer, starting to write things, and they said, you have to sign here before, and I just lost it. I panicked, and I started to cry like a crazy person. The ugly cry. I really, really cried, and she was like, what's wrong? And my boyfriend was like, well, she really, really wants to hear the heartbeat, because that's, for her, that's why we are here. She needs to hear the heartbeat. And she said, oh, it's only that. Okay, well, we do it again. And thank God, because for me, even if I saw it, it was like I could see that he or she was moving, and it looked like they were doing it was doing crunches. But it was so cute, but it was so fast, and I couldn't hear anything, so I felt like the insurance that I needed, I didn't get it. And she said, okay, jump back up, and we do it again. And for a few seconds she let me listen to the heartbeat, and it was the most beautiful sound. It was so cute, like boom, 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 boom. And it was 120 to 130 beats per minute. And I don't know if it's true, but I hear that if you have a lower heartbeat, like under 140, usually it's a girl, and if it's close to 150, 160, they think it's a boy. But I don't know if this is true. And I just said to my boyfriend, so it's a girl. He was like, really? And I said, I don't know. But now for me it feels like a girl, and it has felt, I from the start thought it was a boy, just based on, I don't know, I just thought it was a boy. My boyfriend has said from the day one, it's like, no, it's a girl. And after hearing the heartbeat, I started to think it's a girl. So I have trouble saying the baby, or I say he or I say she, and obviously I don't know. But we will know that, I think, in the middle of June, when we have the second scan. Around week 20, 21, I think we will have it, and they will tell us the sex of the baby. So until then, it's Peanut, our nickname for the little one. And I'm just so happy. And directly after the ultrasound, we went back to work. I showed my mother, and we started calling around, and I called my grandparents, sharing the news. And after that, we also shared the news on Facebook, posting a picture of us and Peanut, and so many people congratulated us, and I don't know, I just feel now I feel it's real. Now I don't have to question it anymore. Now it's just a matter of staying healthy and taking care of me and the little one, and we'll see. Yeah, I think that's all for this week's update. I'm gonna show you the belly, and I have actually maternity jeans on me. Even if my belly is not so big, none of my jeans fit. So I think it was last weekend I purchased a few things, and I'm gonna make a haul about that. But so you will get a sneak peek on the jeans. So here is belly at 13 weeks or something. And she's here somewhere, or he. Yeah, so you definitely can see something there. Oh my god. I'm just longing for my big round belly that I can show off. This little is not so much. Anyway, please like this video and subscribe if you want to, and if you have any questions or advice, please comment down below. And if you have a child and or are expecting and could tell me your reactions on your first ultrasound. Did you cry? Did you feel nothing? Did you feel shocked? How was your reaction, and how was your partner's reaction? That would be really interesting for me to read. So please comment down below, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah!